I'm such a lover girl, bro. I'm so sweet. I'm a peach, man. I'm a little cute peach. I'm a little sunflower, bro. Like I'm a little I've had some pretty big revelations, I guess you could say, recently. Stuff that I really didn't realize that I was going through within. But I mean, obviously as time goes on, the longer that you become something or do something, the more that it's normal to you. So obviously you're not gonna see it when you're not like actively, I guess, looking for it. But I guess for me, I've been just recently trying to find myself again, find that little spark in me that I always had that was just so giddy and excited and sweet and loving, because I feel like I kind of lost part of that part of myself after all this time of going through all this crazy stuff throughout my life, both with romance and just with family and friends and moving and stuff. I've just gone through so much stuff that I've gotten so tired of doing the same thing over and over and not being who I really want to be. And it's interesting, like, say for example, you are doing something all your life and you have a certain belief as to how it's supposed to go. It's interesting to think about how you can create a belief one day and then say something the next day, just the next day, 24 hours later. Something happens in those 24 hours that goes against what you want, but you allow it to happen because your belief says differently. So it's like you have the opportunity to change your belief within 24 hours. God gives you that free will. You could choose, hey, maybe this belief doesn't actually serve me. Like maybe, for example, someone cheats on me or something like that. 24 hours go by and I allow that person to stay in my life. Now my life is going to go to a different trajectory and different things are going to happen because I chose that path of keeping that person around. And here's the thing, say you keep that person around for another additional 5-10 years. What would have been easy to make in those 24 hours, that decision to make, leaving them in 24 hours, that decision, it's going to be so much harder to make that same exact decision 5 to 10 years down the road because you made that decision 5 to 10 years ago and your subconscious is like, well, hey, I made this decision 5 to 10 years ago. Why do I need to change it? It's been serving me all the way up until now, so why would I need to change it? And it's interesting that the longer you go not working on something, the more pride that you get, the harder it is to actually change that belief. That's why you see people, they're in their 40s and their 50s and they're a total lost cause because they've had these beliefs ingrained in their system for the last 20 to 30 years, so they don't ever actually want to change anything. But I'm different. I'm not trying to be like that. I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday. And I'm not. I'm not even the same person I was a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I am constantly evolving and changing. And I guess the biggest revelation I just came to recently was that I used to have an anxious attachment style. And I would take every single thing that every person did in my life as I took it too seriously. I took it too literally. And the reason why I had this revelation is because I'm so loving. I'm such a lover girl, bro. I'm so sweet. I'm a peach, man. I'm a little cute peach. I'm a little sunflower, bro. Like I'm a little I lost touch with that, and I'm trying to think to myself, why did I lose touch with that? And the reason why is, because I had an anxious attachment style, so every time I would express myself and I would show the love within me that bursts from the seams. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been so loving. Every single time that would happen with this emotional, kind of, because that's what it was. It was a really emotionally based attachment style. Every time someone would leave me, every time someone would take my love in the wrong way or they'd perceive it in a poor way, every single time that happened, I'd take a little bit of that love that they didn't like and I'd keep it for myself. And I'd keep doing that over and over and over to the point where now I have so much love for myself, but I can't give it out anymore because I'm afraid that if I give out that love, it's gonna dissipate and it's gonna make me not be worth anything. All this love that I'm giving out, if it's just being shut down, then I basically took that as like my self-worth. Like I didn't have any self-worth if the love that I was giving out was being rejected. It's just crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about that. I was even thinking about like, why haven't I been genuinely like connecting with people and like getting deep and vulnerable with people? And it was because I had a self-limiting belief that, you know, if I'm deeply vulnerable with somebody and then I lose that person, or vice versa, they get upset with me, that's pain that it's hard for me to handle. It's hard for me to handle the pain of rejecting somebody, and it's also hard for me to handle the pain of me being me and them still feeling rejected, if that makes sense. Like the act of rejection and then the act of being myself and them feeling rejected even when I wasn't wanting them to feel rejected, if that makes sense. It's like I've battled so heavily with not wanting to hurt people and being so empathetic that, like, you know, if I felt like if I was too loving, then, you know, I was being too much, that it was just like, oh, like you're being too romantic, or I don't know, just so many things. There were so many thoughts that I had as to like why I couldn't just be my romantic self, be my loving self, not just with the person too, but like in general. Like I literally stopped engaging with love stuff and whatnot on social media because I thought that was me being too obsessive, or it was me being too much, or it was me being too needy, if you will, or me trying to look for love too much. But I've finally been able to take a step back and realize that I'm actually the most secure I've ever been, and that everything that I do now, everything that I do in life, it doesn't come from a place of needing love, but from giving love. And now that I finally realize that, it's like everything that I'm doing is like I feel so free. Like I'm finally able to just post whatever on Twitter, and I can post whatever on Instagram, and I can look at stuff and be happy that I'm looking at it. I'm like romanticizing every part of life, and I'm just so happy about everything, about where my life has ended up. And having this revelation just gave me so much more confidence as to what God is like giving me and what he's crafting for my future. So yeah, I guess I'm happy. I'm so blessed that I've reached this point where it's like I truly love me now. I truly do. I really do. I love me. And I'm so happy with how I've shown up for myself and the people around me. And I never want to dim my light anymore to try and make people feel comfortable. I just want to be me, and if you don't feel comfortable around me, then you're just not meant to be around me. And I'm not obsessive. I'm just a fucking lover, girl. I used to be obsessive. I used to perceive my love in a way where I actually, if I loved somebody, I was externalizing that and making it where I thought that they were the reason why I felt loving, and then I was turning that into like an obsessive, you know, like, oh, I gotta be around this person because they're giving me this feeling of love. I can't stop thinking about them. But now it's like, no, it's not that I feel love around them, it's that they triggered the love within me, and now I can just feel it whenever. So now that I know that, it's like, yo, that girl that I met in 2018 that I'll never be able to forget for the rest of my life, it's not that I love her, it's not that she loves me, it has nothing to do with me or her, it has to do with the fact that she opened up the love within me, and now I know that I can feel that wherever I go. I don't need a person to feel it. Yes, she catalyzed me into that, but I don't need her anymore to feel that. I don't need her anymore to feel this this warmth and this glow and this excitement and giddiness for life. I don't need her validation. I don't need anybody's validation. I just need God's. And it's like, now I can just go into the world and not give a fuck if people reject me, for being loving. Like, I can just be me, and it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. God loves me, man. God loves me. And I love me too, I guess. But shit, like, I already know because of this revelation, like, my wife is on the way. I could just feel it. Like, she's coming. She's coming. Whether my wife is coming back in the form of someone old or someone completely new, I'm welcoming her with open arms because she's finally gonna get the version of me that's not afraid to be me. She's not gonna get a half-hearted Hannah. She's gonna get lover girl Hannah. Oh, but yeah, this is probably the best revelation I think I've ever had. I no longer have to be reserved in order to be loved. I can be me. I can be me, man. And hell, if I am obsessive, then I am obsessively focused on making sure that my life and the lives of the people around me are only for God and for the abundance of spreading the good news.